Ooh, 44 days and 7 hours. Yep, I had to do me a betterhealth.com mental health escape from YouTube. I tell you, Michael Popak, this is really crazy. Sometimes you just want to step back and think, what are they really doing here? But I thought about something while I was uh, doing my little mental health break. I got a chance to kind of look at the DJT side of the chart, and I know you was over there saying that uh, a lot of them is going to be have their license taken away. I don't really see it going down like that, Michael. And Karen Ignifilo and, uh, you know, I just, it's amazing. After I kind of had got off of YouTube and cleared my head, I had to go over there and play like I was, I had it, Jennifer, because I was out there on my balcony making me a space where I could light candles and say woosah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, close to Wachaha. Either way, I was just really enjoying being off of YouTube because they was pissing me off. They was taking everybody's, content and, just challenging things wasn't going to the algorithm over there messing with Brian Tyler Combs. I like, hold up. And what's my guy from the Boardwalk? They were messing with him too. I was like, no. So, it was good for me to come on. But I just want to share this with you because Adam made me think about something. He always was saying about how Trump is taking things out, being disrespectful. Yeah, he taking his people out too. Cause as I stepped out for a minute, I kind of was looking at, that war room. That is a situation over there. And as I was looking at that, I thought, ooh, if this is not a kill drill KGB moment. Okay, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I was thinking, Jared Kushner, and nobody wasn't really talking about it. The first time around when he went up in the White House, didn't he have thyroid cancer? Oh, okay. I guess that's one way of not talking. Because whoever that doctor is, he better at least done at least 5,000 operations because that's your vocal box up there. And no, don't let them get to messing with them little, four little things around your thyroid, okay? Your parathyroid? Ooh, that got to be a skill, baby, right there. But, they don't believe in skilled people. So whoever figured this plan out, figured like, you ain't going to tell on me, no way. I got you now. I got you. Thyroid cancer, parathyroid. Ooh, that's a lot to that. Ooh, good luck to you. And then Pam Bondi came up with thyroid cancer. Ain't that kind of strange? So if you're going to be investigating somebody, you need to be investigating them. Cause then Susie Wiles came up with, breast cancer. I thought, that kind of strange. They doing some of that KGB activity over there. You go over there and sit on the bench and they find you can turn into stone. I guess whoever over here is like, let's drop a little cancer bomb on them. And then they had Tulsi Gabbard and it's her husband. Did he have some kind of cancer? Oh, man. And you know what? Seems like everybody connected to that Epstein shit. Let's walk on the wild side over there in England. Then Charles came up with cancer. And then his son's wife came up with cancer. And, they just, I don't know. This is, everything Donald Trump, turn to gold. It shrivel up, get old and die, But I just had to kick it off and get off of here because, like I said, I did make comments. I did do that. Cause I was watching people's video. I was like, ooh, I look at Katie Fang doing her thing over there cussing like me. I'm so proud of y'all. I don't know what to do. I used to get my ass whooped for that. But anywho, and then that was my girl Tabitha Speak. She was over there like, oh no, you don't, you Asians, we not finna do y'all story no more. I was over there loving every moment of it, just listening to everybody, just getting my head swell up. The Contrarian, I was over there listening to that. I was listening to the takedown of Michael, you had Popak, you had a really, really good a really good video with, I think it was it Just Ludwig? He came out there like Mortal Kombat. I just want to tell Donald Trump that your shit is over with. We believe in the rule of law. We don't rule of law. We don't care if not you did, come out there and think you was going to destroy the Constitution, the rule of law. You and your boys up there wearing your black robes, knowing they ain't about shit. You know, they generic because, you know, speaking of generic, we all know that any drug that you trying to get is what? Takes 10 to 15 years, and by the time you get it filed and shit, that's 20 years on a generic drug. So them bitches up there, hey, them judges are all generic. And I hate that John Roberts is one of the judge's friends, but I don't know, you know, y'all brave because, you know, you do some lying on me. That's your ass. I'm done. But I was just coming back and thought I better make this video before I go to bed because I got so much on my mind, and I feel really good. Feel good being off of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, because YouTube, they be messing up, be messing with people's content and shit. You know, and you know, while I got it fresh on my mind, I think it was the Jihad, the one that wrote the book about strong men, because I read her book too. I like her. And she was over there talking to one of the content creators. I think he had went to the doctor for his eye. Well, anywho, they was trying to figure out what words that they had to say. And I was thinking, you know, y'all kind of tip around a lot for me about those words, because, you know, the shit I got to say, just like this, you know, I can't restrain myself, and nothing wrong with my frontal lobe, because, you know, people be looking at that when you be saying shit and you can't hold back, and your brain ain't got no brains like DJT, and then your orbital lobe has got you saying all kind of shit too, the one right above that. You know, I'm just letting y'all know, ain't a damn thing wrong with me, because I just needed to take a break. That's all. I needed to take a break. And now that I'm back and refreshed, I got some shit to tell you. But in the meantime, like I say, this is some kind of KGBT activity. Y'all need to be looking into that. Because, you know, all of them in the situation room getting cancer, you know. I don't know, Popak, if they're going to be able to get their license taken away. I mean, I don't wish no bad on nobody, but damn, I don't even think they're going to survive it. And you know, even though my boy, he's scary creeping around the corner, it is so hard to maintain your life after you reach a certain age. You know, because when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do, I have to get hydrated. I got my Celtic salt and my water by the bed so I can hydrate myself. Ooh, I'm turning my face toward the light so I can give me some, you know, some sunlight to my brain, or I step out on the porch, you know, because I need that for my circadian rhythm to tell day and night. He been up all night on the computer writing all kind of vicious shit. You know, my Kanko McShanko is just, he done. You know, and he was trying to duck the Grim Reaper. Come on, let's be honest, because, you know, our birthdays don't look like the regular birthday parties no more, because, you know, every time we get a birthday, we like, oh, shit. Here the Grim Reaper come, you know. Oh, 3 months in, 3 months out, on your birthday. We know how that swings and shit. But my boy was ducking Grim Reaper because, you know, he tired, you know. And this is the worst abuse, the worst AARP citizen abuse I ever seen. I tell you. But in the meantime, I just want to hop on here and tell you guys that I'm watching. You know I'm watching. You know I got shit to say. You know it's kind of like Charlie Brown Lucy in the football. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to tell Secular Talk, he over there chilling, you know, with that little pretty white hair. I have to tell Cristobal and all, don't mess up, girl, because, you know, he over there looking cute. But in the meantime, let me get back to what I was saying, because I get throwed off. But DJT and that kill drill, y'all got to check that cancer out, because they going out there. They going out. I wonder what Stephen Miller going to get, or John Vogt. I wonder what they going to come up with, because they going to come up with something. For real, they going to come up with something, because everything he touched dies, you know. And I love to hear Jennifer and Pump say, you know, it's just a death cult. It's a death cult. You got that right. And, you know, maybe they over there in the situation room talking about, you know, they cancers. Because it look like all of them got something. All of them. And Bongino is like, I'm out. I ain't trying to be over here with y'all. Yeah, I'm the snake in the grass. I'm telling. And y'all can kiss my ass. But in the meantime, you know, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Yes, those 44 days, 7 hours was good for me. It was betterhealth.com. I had to go over there and check Don out and see if he was still with the 120 over 80. Oh, y'all got some good products on there. Just keep you spending money. But I'm feeling you. You got stuff for it, you know. And I love seeing Popak doing commercials and stuff, you know. Uh, that's just a thrill. It's been wonderful. So I'm feeling much better. I'm coming back to shoot Elon Musk down here. He is a trillionaire and a junkie. Y'all, you know, say it like it is. You know, I don't give a fuck how much money Elon got. He's a junkie, okay? And we don't want no junkie running the world, and we don't want none of these pedophiles running around here playing with our children's pussy. Okay, that was their word. I'm just saying it. And they just nasty. And they ain't that smart. And they got all this money, and that's all the fuck y'all got to do. Y'all can't rent a hoe? What kind of shit is this? But anywho, before I go, I'm going to tell you why I had to take those 44 days and 7 hours, because I was mad. Michael, I was so mad. And Dina Dow, I was mad. You know why I was mad? Because every time I sit back and think about, damn, did they look up pedophile? Did they look up, you know, felon? What? I mean, I know everybody ain't got a computer. I know everybody ain't tech savvy. But goddamn, ain't y'all remember this? Remember the little Webster Dictionary? When y'all don't understand something, go get a little book like this. You know I'm all about books. You know I like me some learning. And if I don't understand something and we got somebody on there talking and they over my head, I'm like, hold up, I don't understand that. But that's okay. I look it up. That's okay. We ain't got to switch a little channel. We got the little dictionary. Bitches, I'm telling all of y'all out there, that when y'all get ready to vote and it's a new word come up and you don't understand it, get your fucking dictionary out, all right? And if y'all don't understand what John Roberts have done to our rights and shit, go get this book by my girl Lisa Graves. Y'all so eloquent over there, I can't do all that shit, because if they had me up there doing it, can you imagine me in court? Can you imagine me going to sidebar? I'd be having so much contempt shit. I'd be like, fuck this, we ain't doing this today, okay? But anywho, I'm back. I feel good. I feel refreshed. Like I said, I had to go out there and create me a little a balcony. I had to put some flowers on there and light some candles and just, you know, really have a good mental health day. Because I had to get I miss Don Lemon singing. I really miss that. I miss seeing the dogs. I miss seeing Tim. What a lovely little family. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got haters out there, but I'm enjoying the family. I really am. But in the meantime, man, I mean, I miss Justice Matters. Ooh, and I miss Midas Touch. It's just so many people. But like I say, I'm in y'all's. I'm watching. I just had to step off because, like I said, YouTube was pissing me off, and they was coming after people and taking people's content down, and that had me kind of creating wigs over here. You know, I was doing what I need to do to be in therapy, but Michael Popak, Karen Ignifilo, Dina Dow. Y'all got to look into that Kill Drill KGB style, you know, because like I said, and I'll repeat this again, when Jared Kushner first went into the White House, then he ended up with thyroid cancer. Yes, he did. I guess they still treating him because, you know, they got to understand all the money in the world and they don't believe in science no way. I hope they got them some good doctors. And that's a horrible thing to die from, you know. And like I say, if you ain't got no doctor that really know what the fuck he doing, and that's gonna be, he better at least, like I said, perform at least 5,000 surgeries. And if he get to fucking with that parathyroid and little 4 little dots, good luck to ya, okay? I'm just saying, okay? I know I'm just getting into a deeper conversation, but in the meantime, and like I said, Michael, we gotta check out why he got thyroid cancer. Then Susie Wiles came up with breast cancer. Then Pam Bondi, they saying, you know, she looked like death rolled over. She came up with a cancer. And then Tulsi's husband came up with some kind of cancer. And, you know, they all canceled out, you know. Gas Patel, I don't know, you know. But anywho, just let you guys know that I'm watching. I'm in your comments. Ain't no telling what I might jump up and put in there, because, you just say, they would hit the little button, say, read more. And then you push the little button. God damn, she wrote a whole book. That's right. That's what I do, because I just hate them little ass stars and all that bullshit. Put a comment in there so people can read it and, respond and stuff. Get the group chat going. But on that note, um, I feel refreshed. I feel good. Um, and I feel like I'm coming back to kick some ass. Yes, some butt naked ass. GJT, watch out. And, you got some shit. I ain't gonna even name off your shit. If you got, like I say, if you got 27 doctors assessing you, and I'm from the opposite end of the spectrum, knowing that none of y'all motherfuckers was normal from the get-go, and I ain't had 27 doctors in all the years I've been fucking with the DSM-5 over here in uh, the other book, the other the Holy Bible. So I'm just saying, ICD-10, I don't know what's going on with that. 27, ooh. But anyway, you all know he's an existential threat. You all know that, coming back to the fight and all that shit that he done, it failed. Everything he touched and failed. Everything he's close to, it dies. So, like I say, it ain't late. And Grim Reaper right around the corner. And my boy's struggling. Yep, he is struggling. But on that note, I'm get out of here, and I gotta make me a few little videos, and I'm just I'm chilling. I'm happy, and I gotta get down to sing me a few more songs, and I'll be up and running. So on that note, once again, check it out. Investigate it. If you have to go over there to the war room while we in Iran fighting our ass off and our soldiers are dying and their people are dying, check it out. See, is this the new KGB kill drill? Because they may not come out this situation alive. That's what I'm thinking. So on that note, I will be back at you, and I'm enjoying every minute of you guys' content. I'm enjoying every minute of hearing the real truth tellers putting it out there. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So on that note, I'm out of here, and good night.